In 1882, Theodore R. Davis, along with several other artists, was tasked with the prestigious job of designing an elaborate dining set that would be used at the state service of Rutherford B. Hayes. Among this set of intricately crafted platters with depictions of ducks, oysters, and other wildlife seen throughout the United States, there sits a plate with a lobster emerging out of a barrel of a crashing wave. While this plate may come across as quite kitschy today, almost as if one could find it among other overpriced knickknacks on vacation, the design behind this plate, and therein the rest of the set, has a rather rich history. Born in 1840, Theodore Russel Davis grew up in an incredibly divided America. He would eventually be hired onto Harper's Weekly as a sketch artist in the era before photography, and was tasked with documenting many gripping battles of the Civil War. Through his experience and documentation, he gained a great deal of notoriety in the US for the accuracy and detail of his work. He would regularly return from his voyages across the US with many interesting stories to tell of the dangers and triumphs of his incredibly difficult time in US history. Meanwhile, in the entrepreneurial world, Charles E. Haviland was beginning to become a household name in fine, affordable creamware in the United States. Having already established Haviland & Co., in the 1840s, what was once a high-end luxury good from Europe was now available in the American home for a new, affordable price. Between this company and Davis's experience, one would think that this collaboration would have been done through extensive contact, but this project was actually the result of a chance encounter. During a visit with First Lady Lucy Webb Hayes, Davis was fortunate enough to witness the collection of samples in preparation for this set to be commissioned. During the visit, Davis had suggested to Mrs. Hayes that the dining set should include a wide variety of America's flora and fauna, to which Mrs. Hayes said Davis should be the lead designer. Several months of drafting and design prototypes later, we have this exquisite, intricately detailed plate whose style was highly admired during this time period. An interesting gimmick to this plate, and by extension the full set, was that each plate was specifically designed for a particular type of food. Although rather obvious by the lobster on the front and the lobster claw feet on the back, this plate was indeed created with the intent of eating lobster off of it. While not every plate was designed with this intention in mind, most were, including this snowshoe plate, which is made for ice cream, and when consumed, the melted ice cream would give the impression that the snowshoe was just recently used out in the snow. Or take for instance this oyster plate, which has small pockets on each half shell where the oyster meat would be placed directly. Now I'm just gonna be honest, I've never been great with outros or ending these things, so I hope you all enjoyed this brief history of the lobster plate. And here are my sources.